I didn't think this episode was going to be so short, but it's going to be, and okay. The 1935 Grand Prix of Penya Rhin by Johannes Lacroix. Hello, and welcome to the next episode of Grand Prix 80th Anniversary. Today it's the Gran Premio de Penya Rhin. It's actually N with an accent, just the way it's pronounced. And there's a picture from it. I know I used it in Bergamo, but that wasn't the most professional video, so yeah. If you're unfamiliar with this series, basically it's a series... Whoops. What the hell? It's a series where I review Grand Prix races that happened exactly 80 years ago to the day. Last week was the French Grand Prix, which was a part of the AIACR European Championship, the highest organization in motorsports. And in that, we took a look at the painting by Carlo Demant and the race in France. But today we're here in Spain for the 6th Grand Prix of Penya Rhin through the Montjuic circuit in Barcelona. Okay, why is all this stuff happening? I don't understand why it just happens when you go to full screen mode. The Montjuic circuit was a fast and smooth track, lots of fun to play around with. This will be interesting as to how the race will pan out on this fun racetrack. So as you can see here, there's the track that they drive around on. As you may remember from last episode, Auto Union have had lots of carburetor problems with their new 5.6 liter V16 engine. So they withdrew from this race and the next championship event too in Belgium. Originally, Bernd Roosmeijer was going to participate, but he didn't arrive since he was at the Nürburgring testing with the Auto Union team. That V16 definitely needs some problems. It definitely has problems, so they're at the Nürburgring. Mercedes-Benz decided to send only 2 cars to Barcelona for this race, so von Brauchitsch didn't participate. Alfa Romeo/Ferrari are not only participating here in Barcelona, but also at the Lorraine Grand Prix in France. Yet on the same day, France. Oops. Imagine what's going on with Louis. So it's Tatsuya Nuvolari and Antonio Brivio. We'll introduce you to him later. Ferrari have split up their drivers. The drivers here in Penya Rhin are Tatsuya Nuvolari and Antonio Brivio. Brivio was 3rd at Monaco, which was a part of the European Championship. He's currently 7th in the standings, or 8th, whatever. Louis Chiron and Gianfranco Comotti, he's from Bergamo. Gianfranco Comotti and Louis Chiron are at Lorraine. And in that, Chiron won and Comotti came 3rd. And Chiron humiliated Jean-Pierre Rémil of the Bugatti team. I've won. Well done, I'm 3rd. Brivio is returning for the first time since his high-speed crash at Tripoli. So there's Raymond Sommer in his private Alfa Romeo. And there's the streamlined Alfa Romeo of the same kind. At Tripoli, he crashes it. That was enormous. Famous words from Raymond Sommer. So anyway, here is the starting order. Hope this helps you with this. So in row 1 we have 3 cars. We have Rudolf Caracciola in the Mercedes-Benz W25 and his nemesis Tatsuya Nuvolari in the Alfa Romeo Tipo. The battle continues. Yes, it does. It's going to continue today. And Felipe Tanzlan in the Scuderia Subalpina Maserati 6C34. On podium once more. Let's see. We wonder if Maserati can continue this successful streak. And in row 2 is Antonio Brivio and Luigi Fagioli. Yay, I have returned in his Alfa Romeo Tipo. Mercedes-Benz W25. In row 3, we have Luigi Soffietti. There's no picture of him, because there isn't one. Maserati 8CM. His is blue. This is not a Bugatti, it's a Maserati 8CM. I'm back from Bergamo in a blue Maserati. And Goffredo Zander, who came 3rd at the French Grand Prix last week, in the Maserati 6C34, Scuderia Subalpina. It's a whole Maserati party in this row. And then we have Jose de Villapadierna in the Maserati 8CM, same car as Sofietti, except his is yellow. This is truly interesting. And then row 4 we have Pierre Rhin in the Bugatti Type 51, an evolution of the iconic Bugatti Type 35. And how do you pronounce that? That's M-L-L-E. But he is pronounced as Elenis in the Alfa Romeo Monza. Finishing off the field, there is no profile of him. It's Salvador Garcia in the Bugatti Type 51. Race start. The start couldn't make the race more predictable. Fagioli had a terrific start, going from 5th to 2nd, overtaking Nuvolari in the process. Itanzalan got a bad start, so his privilege of being on the podium was short-lasted, and he dropped to 5th. Here's Nuvolari. Antonio, I might need some help. And Brivio says, sure. This is evidence that Maserati is underpowered. While there is a battle for 2nd there, Caracciola just drives off into the distance for certain victory. Well, that's as it seems right now. Itanzalan's privilege on the podium was really short-lived. He only lasted 10 laps before he misfired his engine. He couldn't fix it, so he stumbled and stopped. I'm going to carry on. That's Zander and Itanzalan. It's beached. I'm not going to continue. At half distance, the leaderboard is this. Caracciola and Fagioli makes this race really predictable, and then there's the 2 Ferraris, and there's the Subalpina driver 2 laps off, and Luigi Sofietti is 4 laps down. Poor Sofiettis. This is pretty much what the finishing order is. There's only a bit of change in it. Slightly after half distance, Rudolf Caracciola headed off to the pits. There. When he returned to the track, Fagioli took the lead, and Nuvolari was on the lead lap. I'm the leader, and I have caught up. I didn't realize that this episode would be really short again. It turns out that this race is now over, and Luigi Fagioli is the winner. Finally, I'm on the top step of the podium. Yes, you have. Yes, you are. Great race. That's Caracciola there. That's Fagioli. Mercedes-Benz have vanquished the rest of the field without auto union to stop them. They vanquished the rest of the field without auto union to stop them. With the help of Caracciola's pit stop, only Nuvolari was on the same lap as the Mercedes-Benz cars. I could still keep up in this thing. It's going to be very much beneficial for the German Grand Prix. Goffredo Zander was outclassed by the big boys and finished in 5th, about 3 laps off of Fagioli. Hey, at least I still have good results. 5th place, it's pretty nice. But that's about halfway down the field in a field of 11 cars. No need to give you the race results because they are the same as half-distance leaderboard. Only Nuvolari passed Brivio and Fagioli won the race. So instead, here are the honorable mentions for the DNFs. So, could have done this in one page, but we didn't need to. So here we have Elenis in the Alfa Romeo. Had a differential problem. He lasted quite far before he lost it. And then there's Salvador Garcia in the Bugatti Type 51. Had mechanical problem. Same problem as Jose de Villapadierna. And his yellow Maserati is mechanical. And as you saw earlier, Felipe Itanzalan in the Maserati 6334 Subalpina car had a misfire, and he couldn't fix it. I mean, normally when people misfire their engine, they manage to fix it, but he couldn't. Last but not least is Pierre Rhin in the Bugatti Type 51 with an engine problem. That was surprisingly short. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, click the like button or the subscribe button or leave a comment, and I will see you next time for the Grand Prix de Le Mans. this picture from it. 10 minutes.